Welcome to Japanese Classroom. This lesson is about transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. You may say you've never heard these words before, but every verb in any sentence, English or Japanese, is either transitive or intransitive. And this difference affects how other words are connected to the verb, so knowing which is very important. Let's have a look at some examples. In this picture, the bus is stopped in front of these people. Depending on who is talking, this bus stopping can be described in two different ways. Even though he is not in the picture, the bus driver will say, "I stopped the bus." As he acted on the bus, this stopped is a transitive verb. A transitive verb is defined to be a verb which can take a direct object. This word object sometimes confuses people, but it is a grammatical term, and that means a target of the action of the verb. If you describe the same thing from passenger's point of view, the bus stopped without them doing anything to the bus, then this stopped is an intransitive verb. There is no object on which an action can be exerted. By definition, an intransitive verb is a verb which does not take any object. Then, how do we say this in Japanese? I stopped the bus is バスを止めた. 止めた is the past tense of 止める, and 止める is a transitive verb. On the other hand, the bus stopped is バスが止まった. 止まった is the past tense of 止まる, and 止まる is an intransitive verb. The hard thing is, like this stop, many basic English verbs can be both transitive and intransitive. The Japanese language also has some verbs which can be both, but basic verbs usually come in a pair, like 止める and 止まる. Let's have a look at another example. The teacher started the lesson, so he can say 授業を始めた. This 始めた is a transitive verb because the lesson was intentionally started. But from students' point of view, the lesson started without their direct involvement, so they can say 授業が始まった. This 始まった is an intransitive verb as it happened without their involvement. An easy way to tell whether the verb is transitive or intransitive in a Japanese sentence is, if the verb is transitive, the particle o will be used before the verb most of the time. In this case, 授業を始めた. If the verb is intransitive, a particle が is most likely used instead of o. In this case, 授業が始まった. Let's put this pair in this table. 始める is transitive and 始まる is intransitive. Another example. This girl, Amy, opened the window. She acted on the window to open it, so this open is a transitive verb. In Japanese, that would be エイミーさんは窓を開けた. On the other hand, from other kids' point of view, the window opened without their involvement. So they can say the window opened. This opened is an intransitive verb, and the Japanese sentence for that is 窓が開いた. Let's put this pair in this table. 開ける is for opening the window, and 開く for windows opening. To close the window is transitive, and that is 窓を閉める. The window closes is intransitive, and that is 窓が閉まる. To finish my homework is transitive, and that is 宿題を終える. Homework finishes is intransitive, and that is 宿題が終わる. To bend the spoon is transitive, and that is スプーンを曲げる. The spoon bends is intransitive, and that is スプーンが曲がる. To change the color is transitive, and 色を変える. The color changes is intransitive, and it's 色が変わる. To line up sheep is transitive, and that is 羊を並べる. The sheep line up is intransitive, and that is 羊が並ぶ. To gather friends is transitive, and that is 友達を集める. Friends gather is intransitive, and that is 友達が集まる. Sometimes you need to use different English words to differentiate a transitive verb from its intransitive counterpart. For instance, 電気をつける is to turn the lights on. 電気を消す is to turn the lights off. Both actions need to be exerted on the light switch, so つける and 消す are both transitive verbs. But the intransitive versions of them, 電気がつく and 電気が消える need to be translated as the lights come on and the lights go off, respectively. Let's put these pairs in this table. To turn the lights on is transitive, and 電気をつける. The lights come on is intransitive, and that is 電気がつく. To turn the lights off is transitive, and that is 電気を消す. The lights go off is intransitive, and that is 電気が消える. To let the students in the building is transitive, and that is 生徒を建物に入れる. The students enter the building is 生徒が建物に入る. To put the rubbish out is transitive, and that is ゴミを出す. Rubbish roll up is intransitive, and that is ゴミが出る. To wake a child up is transitive, and that is 子供を起こす. A child wakes up is intransitive, and that is 子供が起きる. To put the hand up is transitive, and that is 手を上げる. The hand goes up is intransitive, and that is 手が上がる. To put the hand down is transitive, and that is 手を下ろす. The hand goes down is intransitive, and that is 手が降りる. To drop a ball is transitive, and that is ボールを落とす. a ball falls is intransitive, and that is ボールが落ちる. To raise a child is transitive, and that is 子供を育てる. A child grows is intransitive, and that is 子供が育つ. When I was learning English, I made a habit of remembering VT, verb transitive, or VI, verb intransitive, whenever I learned a new verb. I recommend you do the same in Japanese. By the way, transitive verbs are called 他動詞, and intransitive verbs are called 自動詞 in Japanese. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. For more useful information, please visit my website easyjapanese.com. また今度. See you next time!